In today's video, I am going to teach you how to test Zapier trigger with Pandadoc. This is a simple process, but it is important to do it carefully so your automation runs the way you expect. When you test a Zapier trigger, you are basically checking that Zapier can successfully receive data from Pandadoc. That way, the rest of your Zap can rely on real information, not guesswork. To begin, open Zapier and create a new Zap. In Zapier, you will see options to build your automation step by step. Look for a button or menu option labeled to create a Zap, and select that so you are ready to set up the first part of your workflow. This first part is the trigger, which is the event that tells Zapier when to start running the rest of your actions. Next, you will choose Pandadoc as the trigger app. In the Zap editor, Zapier usually asks you to select an app for the trigger. Find the search box or selection list and select Pandadoc. If you see multiple results, make sure you pick the one that matches Pandadoc. This step matters because it determines which Pandadoc event Zapier will listen for, and it also determines what kind of data you will receive during the test. After you have selected Pandadoc, you will choose your trigger event. A trigger event is a specific action inside Pandadoc that can start the Zap. For example, it could be something like a document changing state or a related event that Pandadoc emits. Take a moment to review the available trigger events and select the one that matches the automation you want to build. Choosing the correct trigger event is essential because testing with the wrong event can lead to confusion later when your Zap does not behave as expected. Once you have selected the trigger event, you will connect your Pandadoc account. Zapier needs access to your Pandadoc workspace so it can pull the data needed for the trigger. Look for the option that says to connect or to link your account. Then, follow the on-screen connection process until the connection is complete. If you already have a connected account, you can usually select it from the list. This connection step is what enables Zapier to communicate with Pandadoc in a secure and reliable way. Now that the trigger is set up and your account is connected, you are ready to test. In the Zap editor, locate the test button. This is the part where Zapier actually attempts to run the trigger in a test mode. Click Test so Zapier can check whether it can successfully receive the trigger data from Pandadoc. During the test, Zapier will try to fetch a recent event that matches your trigger event selection and then display the results for you to review. After you click Test, pay close attention to the output that appears on screen. You want to confirm that the test was successful. Zapier will typically show a status like Success, and it will display the data it received from Pandadoc. Review the fields carefully, especially the key values that your subsequent steps will use. If you see the expected document details, IDs, or relevant status information, that is a strong sign that your Zap is set up correctly. If the test result is not what you expect, do not panic. Testing is meant to help you spot issues early. Usually the cause is that the trigger event selection does not match what is happening in Pandadoc, or the account connection did not fully take effect. In that case, you would return to the trigger event selection and confirm it is correct, and then test again. But if the test results look good, you can move forward with confidence, knowing Zapier can read Pandadoc events the way you need. With the test complete, you have effectively validated the foundation of your Zap. From here, you can set up the next parts of the automation, such as actions that happen after the trigger fires. And that covers everything you need to know. And that is all there is to it.